All right, we are live. We are live. We are live. Mr. Steve,
What's happening?
I,
Doing
I,
good.
you went and racked them up the other
Yeah, I
day, huh? Oh,
finally went to the
yesterday,
lake
huh?
yesterday. Yep.
Cool,
Yep. I
cool.
was a little rusty, but it didn't take that long.
Yeah,
About a
yeah,
half hour.
yeah. That's
That was
cool.
good. Yeah. It was
You
weird.
know,
Stopped the first couple spots. Man, that couldn't see nothing. But then I was like, I'm gonna try
uh,
it. I put that jig up and down in that brush for 20 minutes, and then all of a sudden, wham! Got a nice one, like a 153. That was my
uh.
big fish of the day.
So it was buried in the structure, or
Yeah,
you
I
was
didn't
on
even
top
see
of
him.
it?
I didn't even see him.
Wow.
I had to
Yeah.
put
Well,
that jig inside, and
y'all.
only certain sections you could go so it get deep. Most
Yeah,
of the time, it was just sticking on top of it. But
yeah,
once I went in it, I just laid it there.
yeah. You,
And then all of a
you.
sudden, I seen a couple just get out of there like they were scared.
Yeah,
They just freaked out and took off. And then that
yeah.
one hit it. So they're in there. They're just. I don't think they're moving as much. In the summertime, I'll see them moving. I don't
Right.
think they're moving as much because that cold
Yeah,
water.
that's what the deal is down here too. They're just stationary. If
Mm-hmm.
you're not paying attention to the brightness,
Yep.
that brightness change and the
Right.
shape, you don't always get to see the whole fish. But if you got your unit dial right,
Right.
that you'll see that brightness down there.
And sometimes I'll see some flashing down there, but
Yeah,
sometimes I don't know if it's the unit or a fish. It's sometimes it's kind of hard.
yeah,
But once that jig gets in, then I can see them
right.
moving
You see them
around. Yep,
react
yep.
exactly. Yep.
Then I'm like, okay, there's three of them down there.
That's what I've been having to deal with a
Yep,
lot down here, especially on Lake Houston. Especially on Lake Houston, man. It's just I don't know why.
yep.
Yeah, I put that post up on Facebook trying to see if anybody else would, respond and just get some thinking on why do they think these fish are doing that.
Right.
But not too many people replied to it. Super Dave,
Super Dave, what's happening?
appreciate you, brother, over there
Yep,
dropping the links. As always, this dude here loves crappie
yep.
fishing more than we do. I really do appreciate it.
Next week's
Super Dave,
Christmas. Hope everyone has a good holiday season.
without a doubt.
Get
Without a
plenty of
doubt.
fishing gifts.
Yeah, yeah,
All the other stuff don't matter. It's just
yeah.
the fishing stuff.
Man, I'll tell you what, man, this daggone weather forecast. I talked to my client for tomorrow, Tuesday. I was like, man, they said we ain't gonna be 20, 30 miles an hour, man. I don't, he was like, look, it's perfectly fine for us to reschedule. Then now they saying 3 and 4 mile an hour tomorrow.
Yeah, here
I
it's
think,
light, real light.
yeah,
It
yeah,
was. I don't know about now.
I think the highest forecast they had for tomorrow was like 7 mile an hour.
That's what they said yesterday. I get out there and it's 14.
Yeah.
Everyone's there was about 15 boats in the parking lot, and
Okay.
by the time I left, they were all gone. They were like,
Wow.
"You're the only crazy one." But that boat
It's
handles
it's
pretty
it's
good.
nothing but practice though,
Yeah,
man.
and I got to fish at the middle of the lake, so but it
Yeah.
wasn't that bad.
Yeah, they just saying light and variable now
Yeah,
for the wind for
it all
tomorrow.
depends on what area. If it's a south wind and I'm fishing the north end, it gets kind of rough.
Right,
But
right.
if I'm fishing mid lake, it
Yeah,
ain't that bad.
yeah, yeah. I seen one guy put a post up on the page over there that it was good that he found fish where the wind it was protected a protected shoreline and
Right.
that's where the fish were.
Yeah.
A lot of times I find that you got to be in that wind to
Yeah, you
find them
can't do it
fish.
yet. But like Fork, there's a lot of protected there.
Yeah,
The lake's so big.
right. JR,
Hey JR, how's it going, man?
there's Wayne
Hey
Slick.
Wayne. Slick. What's happening, Slick?
Now, guys, we on here talking about our fishing trips. I know some of you guys in this chat over here has been out on the water. So be out, share your experience on the water also. Whether you caught two, whether you caught one, whether you got skunk. Just say the depth you fish, what your water temp was. If you could have got three coolers full of fish, we don't know. Just
Let me see what the water temp. I made it a point as soon as I get to the lake, I'll take a picture of my screen
uh huh.
and then usually I'll take one on when I've been there a couple hours.
Yeah.
It was 56.86
Yeah.
degrees.
So y'all still good up there, man. We back to I seen 65, 66 degrees the other
2:16
day.
p.m. I didn't launch till 1:30, so
Yeah.
I got a late start yesterday.
Yeah. Squiddo, Murdoch, Chuck. Appreciate you guys joining us back.
Hey, Chuck.
Hope everybody is happy and healthy.
Yep.
We don't talk about that enough, Chuck,
Yep.
but that's the important stuff right there.
Yep.
There's Quentin,
Hey, Quentin.
Crappie Day, J.E. What's going on, my man?
What's happening, JE?
There's Craig,
Hey, Craig.
Jeff,
Jeff.
Mr. Pack One.
Pack one.
There's Mr. Conroe himself.
Torek, what's happening? How's the bite over there?
Miss Bertha.
Miss Bertha, how you doing? Happy holidays to you too.
There's Mr. Frahim.
Fahim, what's happening?
I think this is a new name. Barbecue Forming and More.
Oh, cool. Welcome, welcome.
Sound like the good life to me.
Yep. Let me see my 3-4 day forecast, see what it's like.
Craig said he had the best answer to your question. I'll tell you what. that was a good one. No doubt, Slick.
Light winds tomorrow. Don't even give a mile an hour.
Yeah, that here neither. I guess they just don't know because the wind,
Friday, 10 to 15.
the wind right now is blowing more than what it did when that front came through.
Yeah.
Wayne says whatever the weather is going to be, that is what it is.
Yep. I think I'm going to hit Navarra Mills tomorrow.
Okay.
Home of the Texas state record.
Cool. How far is that from you?
I think just an hour and a little change.
Oh
Maybe.
man,
Yeah, that ain't bad.
Y'all got
Yeah.
it made up there,
Yep.
man.
What's
Y'all
it,
got it
Conroe? An
made.
hour?
Yeah, about an hour 15, hour 20.
Yeah, it's just back
And
road.
then for going to Houston's 25 30 minutes going when
Right.
it's early, but it's the coming back.
Yeah.
Now,
See,
if
I'm
you go,
going opposite of the rush hour, so
yeah,
I'll be
if I leave mid morning, it's probably an hour getting to the lake,
yeah,
and sometimes an hour and a half getting from the lake.
right. Yeah, I'm gonna go mess with some. I don't know if they moved yet. Last time I was there, I caught my biggest fish right in the dam, 8 foot of water, just roaming. I saw a lot of fish at the dam, just open water, roaming around.
Wow.
A lot of catfish on the
Yeah.
bottom.
What's the water clarity? Is it real clear or?
Slightly stained, probably. It ain't like a normal East Texas. It's got that oil slick color.
Yeah.
Nah, it's different.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's considered East Texas. It's in Frost. I guess it would be considered
Yeah.
east of 35.
Mm-hmm. Chuck say he fished yesterday. How'd you do, Chuck?
Okay.
What did you use? What's your water temp?
I never caught no huge fish there, but I know there's a bunch of 3-pounders been caught.
Uh-huh.
Hey, crappie sitting. Blue and white is like the best color there.
Yeah. Blue and white work down here a lot too.
Mm-hmm.
Craig say we had an ice storm Sunday and Monday.
Oh, wow.
I think that's probably part of what we're getting now.
Yep.
JR say going in the morning, I'll give a report on the Facebook page.
Oh,
Always
cool.
appreciate it.
Yep.
Jay say him and a buddy went to Conroe Monday and caught about 30, but only about 12 keepers.
Okay.
A bunch were right on the 10-inch mark and was not going to keep those. Yep. I agree with you on that.
Yeah, I'm going to cook crappie, what I caught yesterday, for dinner tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do some chicken gizzards.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm going to pressure cook them, get them nice and soft, then I'm going to fry them.
Nice.
Yeah, last time I cooked them, and I didn't even get to fry them. It was so good out the pressure cooker. Man, I was just munching on them. Before I know it, they were gone.
Wow.
I buy little packs. It's like $2.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yep,
Yeah,
20
they
minutes in
gotta.
the instant pot. Oh man, that does
Yeah, I
wonders.
don't eat them a lot, but they got to be crunchy.
Oh yeah, yeah. I
Yeah, I
don't like
like
them
them.
tough.
Yeah, yeah, I'm with you on
Yeah,
that.
I don't like. I bought them, and the guy's like, "Oh yeah, I'll make them soft." Nah,
Yeah.
wearing your jaw out.
Yep. Murdoch say he got a little time off during Christmas, going to try to fish a little, wondering if I still remember how.
Cool. Yeah, I got
It's
the.
like riding a bike, Murdoch. Once you know, you know.
Oh yeah.
It's more about confidence
Yep.
that you can do it than know how.
I'd say my first half hour it was took about a half hour to get into it, and then after that it was good.
Wow. Look at this water temp.
Fish yesterday's going 38 degrees. Yeah, I
Didn't
know some
even
guys
see what
fishing
looked like a
Oklahoma.
fish.
That's like 45-degree water up there. But them fish are still active and tearing it up. Full of
That's right,
shad.
Craig. That's right, Craig.
Yep. Craig's Pond's probably still frozen.
Yep. There you go, JR.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, next Wednesday is Christmas, so 1 week.
Yep. Craig said,
Wonder what
"Do you?"
Santa's gonna bring me.
Oh, I be telling everybody, don't get me nothing because I ain't getting nobody nothing. Craig asked if you like your new seats.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. I'll
He say
I'll
they look.
I'll give a sneak peek in a little while.
He say they look good in there.
Yeah, yeah.
There's Mr. Kingfish.
Hey, Kingfish. Didn't he go out with you on a trip the other day?
Uh huh.
Okay,
Yep.
good,
Yep.
good.
Made me bust my tail on Lake Houston.
Oh,
Yep. Yeah, but we got him some fish though. He caught a 15.5 inch big
uh-huh.
old girl, man. Hey, I pulled my phone. I said, "Hey, let's do this video real quick. Let's do this back in the drink video." He
Uh-huh.
was like, "Oh no, no, you not either." We always have a good time when he got there. Wayne says, "I don't want any more freezing weather. Last time we had a freeze, it broke my front faucet and my sprinkler valve.
Oh man, yeah, that ain't good.
I'd rather it be cold than hot, though."
Yeah, I think one day it's supposed to be below freezing in DFW. Let me see. I noticed it said 30 degrees.
Craig said, "All water temp is hard."
Yeah, Friday morning, 30 degrees. Yeah, so if
Wow.
you have an outboard and you leave it outside, make sure
Yep.
you drop it, get that
Got to
water out.
tilt it down. Yep.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
I do that every time I'm at the lake while I'm doing everything else. I just tilt it and let it drain.
Yeah. Yeah, down on the coast. Yeah, they get trapped in that shallow water.
Yeah.
But it got to be real cold. It got to hit the 20s before that happens. Got to hit the 20s before it kill those salty fish. Murdoch say you've been off the water way too long. It's been weeks. You over there trying to make all the money,
Man.
Murdoch. You gotta let somebody else make some of that money.
Yep. Yep.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it's like it's like I've been saying. I don't like guiding when you can't see the fish. And the Lake Houston right now, you know, majority of the fish are just buried. Um, and one thing that I've been trying to do is when I go is I'll just remember because you can see them when you, especially it depends on the structure. If it's a if it's a pretty big tree down there and they're holding on the big limbs and the trunk of the tree, all you got to do is when you're back, you can see them up under it. And what I do is try to remember where on that tree because once you get so close with them being up under it, you can't see them because the
Right.
tree or the limb will block them. So a lot of times I'll just get that jig towards I can see it go past that limb and give it a little action. And a lot of times you'll see them flutter.
Yeah.
You got to be watching really close. And but if you wait until you get on top of the pile to try to see fish, it's just not
No,
working.
no.
Yeah,
When I get on top of it, I don't even need live scope. I already know exactly where they are, how deep they
yeah,
are, and everything.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I can drop my jig and I automatically know 14 foot out of my rod what it is.
yeah.
You know. That's the stuff that you got to practice.
Right.
You know, I know each eye, the first three eyes. I know
Mhm.
exactly what distances they are. I use that for
Yeah.
measure. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I know exactly. I'll use the length of the rod a lot,
Uh-huh.
and then I know exactly how much to release. And
Yeah. What I
yeah.
usually do is I'll drop my jig down there even before I get to the fish and get my depth set.
Oh, okay.
That way when I get to the fish, I don't even have to worry about
Right.
depth, you know.
But say if you're fishing 25, 30 foot, then it's kind of, you know what I mean. You got a
Yeah, yeah.
spinning reel, and
Exactly.
yeah.
Now, one thing that helps me also with this fishing deep that I'm having to do now is I really run a loose drag.
Right.
That way, when I get right there at that fish, if I need more line, really quick,
Right.
you can just snatch line out of the reel, still trying to open the bail or
Right.
any of the other stuff. I run a real loose drag and strip that line out, and it's been helping a lot.
Yeah, I haven't fished over probably 18 foot in a while.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, down here
Yeah.
it's 14 to 22 foot of water, 25 on Conroe.
Yeah.
I've been seeing fish as deep as 25 foot, and most of them are still, even though they're that deep, they're still tight to structure.
Right.
And Conroe, certain days I go there and I'll see those fish buried in the structure. But and one time on one of those trips I made to Lake Somerville, they were letting water out of the dam, and I'm talking about Steve. I only did like 4 trips to that lake, but for years I've always heard. I used to listen to Wayne Vinton. He used to be on the outdoor show that comes on. It's a show, a local show, comes on AM radio down here.
Mhm.
And for years he'd always say, "Well, they letting water out of the dam, so I know the crappie gonna be slow." And I've heard several other people say that, but that day that I got there, I was like, man, the bike got to be off. And I checked, and they were releasing water. And I just started really looking at that structure, and those fish are buried in it. And ended up with a limit. Yeah, I didn't have a trip that day. I was just up there reconning. So I was like, well, I guess that's where they go. It's a lot of people that don't pay attention to that, but those fish current anything that changes, I think that it sets them in wanting to go and set up to where nothing bothers them, no big catfish can get to them. And I'm not for sure if they're asleep during that time or if they're just in there relaxing, wanting to not be bothered or whatever. But change is the biggest thing that I think affect these fish. Cold weather, if it's cold and stay cold a week, 2 weeks, that cold water don't bother them.
Right.
They still gonna feed every day, but it's that change. The first couple of days that these fish, that the weather changes, I think is what really affects these fish more than anything. Yes, sir. Wayne says freezing also kills off a lot of our. I already read that. How did I get way back up here? Murdoch says I got clothes to keep me warm enough. Never figured out how to take enough off to be cool. That's my thinking exactly,
Yep.
sir. I live by that. Craig say I wear beanie every day and love it.
Yep.
Oh, you say I wear your beanie every day and
Oh,
love it.
okay. Oh, yeah. He just got it too. A couple
Yeah.
days ago. Yeah. That thing makes a difference.
Oh, big time.
Yep. I got that one right here. Let me see. Yep. It's black. Then you
Yep.
fold it up.
Yeah, got the logo.
Yep. Yep. Lemon Tackle logo.
Cool.
Yep.
Cool.
$10. Can't
Yeah.
beat that.
Yep. JR says, Craig, do you have to drill through the surface to get get the bottom water temp?
Oh, they ice fish, man. I seen them catching some
Craig
walleye,
say he
crappie.
not.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, Craig say he ain't gonna ice fish.
yeah. They have an auger out there
Yeah, I don't think
and
I
live scope.
that ice have to be a foot thick
Yeah,
before
yeah.
I'd even
They even
consider it.
drive vehicles out there. I'm like,
I know.
whoa.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a bit far for me.
I think I might do tamales this year. I was thinking
Okay.
tamales. A
Okay.
lot of people do tamales.
Yeah, I hadn't even thought out that far,
Yeah,
so
I
I
seen
don't
the
know.
ladies selling them today, but I'd have to go get it from a trusted source.
Yeah. Oh, without a doubt. Without a doubt. Super Dave speaking to everybody says sorry. I'm late. I fell asleep in recliner waiting for show.
That's cool, man.
We'll try to make it a quick one tonight, Super Dave.
You been fishing, Super Dave?
Jay, that is correct. Anywhere from 14 to 20 foot of water, and that's it's very rare that I see that. And I'm talking about you can go out there and spend all day searching that shallow water, and you're not gonna find any crappie up there. You'll see a catfish here and there, white bass. There's plenty of white bass in that shallow water where those crappie usually are, but those crappie are deep.
Yeah, they moved on the lake I was yesterday. Moved the majority of them because it was stacked last time, and yeah, they
Yeah.
moved.
Yep. Catfish Terry.
Hey, Catfish Terry.
That's a new name.
Yep.
Chuck says, it's always talking to SD. Thought you were probably fell asleep. Thought about calling you earlier. There's Tim. Says, well, it's been money. 25 feet of water here in Central Texas. Oh,
Okay,
Syntex.
Lake. Yep.
Super cool. Super cool. Murdoch asked, what's the water tip? It's back up to last I was out. I think, was that on the lake yesterday? I was on the lake yesterday. 66, got up to 66 degrees.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
What was it when you got there?
63, I believe. It got hot yesterday, man. That sun came out, and I mean, it was I probably got up to mid 80s. Fishing addict, what's going on, my man? Craig say he doing tacos for dinner this year.
Oh, cool.
Yes, sir. I agree. Murdoch says I'm hoping it's made it to 55 here. That's my magic number for doing well.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I like lower 50s myself too. Even in the 40s. Super Dave says he hadn't been fishing lately. Say I've had a cold, hoping to go soon.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I hope you feel better.
Terry says he's from Nashville and wondering where everybody else is from. I'm
Okay.
from the Houston, Texas area.
Yeah, I'm in DFW, Dallas Fort Worth. Yeah, we got people Carolina, Georgia,
Yeah, everywhere.
Louisiana.
Yep.
I don't know if we got anyone from Florida.
You know what? I was just getting ready to say that. It's not very many. I don't remember or recall very many people from Florida. I know that uh
Kansas, Iowa,
yep,
Oklahoma.
California.
Yep, California.
Yep. Fishing addicts in California.
Yep, yep, right there. Yep,
Slap B. Alabama right there.
yep. Yeah, fishing addicts. Hope you have a good Christmas, man, and holidays. Keep putting out them videos.
Hook 76 says, good morning,
Yeah.
Crappie family. He must work at night.
Hey, Hook. Yeah. Or getting ready to go to work.
Yep, yep. Yeah, Torque's talking about Conroy. He said Conroy's been producing quality and quantity for me. 4 to 14 feet of water. Jig color is the old Conroy special, if you know what I mean. Oh, he said if you know, you know.
Yeah. Cool.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it, man. Showing the support.
Without a doubt.
Yep.
Slap B says it was 75 here today, 73 yesterday. Cold front coming through tonight. High, low 50s tomorrow.
Yeah. Just like us. It was 78 yesterday. Today,
Yeah,
50s.
yeah. Craig said, did you fire that grill up yet?
Nah, I did some ribeye yesterday. I've been buying these ribeye roasts and cutting them up. I did a ribeye yesterday. Man, that thing was good. But I'll let you know, Craig. I looked at the grill yesterday and I'm like, yeah, I needed to fire it up.
Yeah. Yeah, I know CNB. He comes on here every now and again.
Yeah,
Slap B says, roll tide.
roll tide. Yeah, I don't think
Mr.
they made the playoffs this year.
Yeah. Mr. Fahim says, Super Dave, prepare a pot of that turmeric tea and the cold will go away quickly.
Cool.
Super cool.
Yeah, a lot of guys use that turmeric in their foods.
Yeah. Yeah. There's Darian. What's going
Hey,
on, my man?
Darian, what's happening, man?
Murdoch says, I'm about even with Dallas as far as north goes, or north south goes, but we've been 70 plus for 2 weeks.
Hmm.
Hook probably just woke you up from nap you don't want. Oh, okay.
Oh,
There's Mr. Jesse. Jesse
hey, Jesse. Oh, got some
been
rain
raining
over
here in
there.
Arkansas. Cool.
What lake you near, Jesse? I was just curious. We're in Arkansas. I'm gonna make a trip over there to Lake Erling and another lake real soon. About a 3 day trip.
Yeah. You know, I've been on that school bus
Hmm.
here lately, man, and you know, to figure stuff out, like, because I rarely use that color,
Right.
and man, I probably had 10 or 15 jigs laid out on that deck, and what make me change, now with forward facing sonar, you get to see the fish reaction when you get that jig
Right.
down there. And if I got to get down there and almost hit that fish, and a lot of times spook the fish and all of that, before he react in a positive way, I know it's something that is not on his menu. It's not something that's going to entice him to come and eat it. And man, I went through a lot of highly producing jig colors, and I was like, yeah, I gotta get on some stuff that I hadn't used in a long time. I just grabbed went through my bag and got a bunch of colors that I just hadn't used in a while, and got to that school bus. And man, I've been saying that water clarity is a lot clearer on Houston. And man, I put that jig down there, and I rarely see fish react on Lake Houston a foot, up to 2 feet away.
Hmm.
You get that jig down there. If they see it, they come and get it. Come out the structure and come and get it. But that a lot of people think that color don't matter, man. But I feel, from what I've seen on the lakes that I've fished, I think color makes a gigantic difference. A lot of times, if they're in a feeding mode, you can drop just about anything down there. But it's those days when they're not on the feed that I'm talking about.
Right.
And it is very important to change those colors. Even jig size, jig weight, a lot of times make a
Hmm.
difference.
I ain't
Uh,
used nothing over an inch and 3/4 in so long.
yeah, that's about the
Yeah.
biggest I've. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna slap some
but
2.4 inch
I will
tomorrow.
tell you, I have dropped some those 2.4s down
Yeah.
when I think I had two or three different colors. Even
Yeah.
the 3 inch, that
Yeah.
3 inch bait I dropped the other day.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna play with some tomorrow.
Yeah, Craig says it's supposed to start snowing there at 10:30.
Okay.
Wayne says he uses ginger and turmeric tea
Okay.
for his blood pressure. Super cool. Super cool. Super Dave dropping the links. He woke up now, y'all.
All right.
He up over there. Hook 76 says, hope so, Slab. Need to put a whooping on him. Erling says, a good lake. I have
Yeah.
heard. I am about an hour and a half away.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's like 3 hours from here.
Yeah.
No, maybe a little because Texarkana is. Let me see. Texarkana is 3 hours, so that can't be right.
Huh. Slapbuster says fishing report is very good here. The Coosa River is on fire. Seeing reports, Gville great too right now.
203 miles,
It's
4 hours.
yeah. It's been late getting here. The cooler temps, but I think I'm seeing a lot of pictures now too of just average people going out there doing really good. So, but Lake Houston fish they haven't. Uh, you can go out there and work and get a good sack, but for the average person, it's still pretty tough out there. Craig says tail wiggle makes a big difference too. That's right. Right action attracts them. Mr. Mustang. Good evening, ladies and gents. Slappy says was wondering what the cold front will do to them. I'm thinking it will stack them up. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that those fish go deep and hide in the structure. Well, I know down here they hide in the structure when those changes happen. But if we can get a good cold to set in, which is not, 'cause they're saying that we're gonna be unseasonably warm around Christmas. But that change, that fluctuation in water temp, even fluctuations in water levels, they set those fish back a couple days,
Right.
in my opinion. JE says, "Come on, family, 65 watching and only 6 likes."
Oh man, let me see. I'm gonna do mine right now.
Says, "Hit that button for SK and Steve. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you, JE." See, I'm on StreamYard, so I don't get to see that information. Speaking of StreamYard, man, these jokers have jumped up on the annual price
Yeah,
at
we got 20 likes now. 21 with me.
so
So
we may I'll probably do it this year, but uh next year, if they go up again, I'm for sure going to get away from being able to post up these comments and all that. We'll just be on a regular YouTube live
right.
if they go up again, but they made a pretty good jump.
I see
Uh,
some guys do StreamYard and YouTube, Facebook. Each platform you got to pay more, right? I would think so, or it's
no,
included.
no, 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 it's all included. Yeah,
Oh,
we
okay.
can
I
I can
didn't know. Yeah.
yeah, I can do YouTube, LinkedIn,
Okay.
Facebook, yeah, all of them.
Okay. I didn't know
Yeah.
if it's each
It
platform.
it it
Yeah.
it is an awesome software, man.
Yeah.
Just being able to have the controls of,
Right.
even with the
Right.
giveaway tool. That's awesome. That is really awesome. But for the price, man, they jumped up. But everything's going up,
Yep.
man. I
Yep.
mean,
Yep.
absolutely everything. Tim says, "Watch all your videos. First time on the live chat." Well, we
Cool, man.
appreciate you
Yeah.
joining,
Welcome,
Tim.
man.
We appreciate you
Yep.
joining us,
Yep.
and hopefully it'll help you. And
Yeah.
I'll tell you this: if you crappie fish, hey, type in that report down there, man. We'll
Yep.
read over it and we
Yeah. Tell us
enjoy.
where you're from, what lakes you fish.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
There might be someone on here that fishes the same lake.
that's right.
Yeah.
Wayne says it is still fall weather. It was like summer yesterday.
Yeah. When's the first day of winter? December something, right?
I thought that was supposed to have already passed.
I don't know. I don't know the first day of winter.
Barbecue Foreman and Moore says, "Do you think Gorman is fixing to come out with ICAST surprise since Humminbird made the Helix owners mad?"
Nah, I
I
don't
I don't I
think
don't think they have to.
so. Yeah. I don't know if ICAST is January again this year because last year they moved it to like June.
Yeah, yeah. I've only seen one video of
I saw one yesterday. A guy has it in his boat and he
yeah,
posted a video,
yeah.
but
It,
I didn't really
it's
watch
it,
it.
it's better,
Yeah.
but for my style of fishing, it won't work. It's just like that the active target too. Everything is the exact same color. So if in a situation like I have down here with these fish being tucked inside of that structure, you won't be able to see them. I run gain extremely low, even lower now than what I've been running.
I don't know. Has Garmin come up with an update lately?
The one I just put on my unit, this is one from probably a couple months back.
Oh, okay, yeah. I don't think they've come out with the last couple
Yeah, not
months.
yeah, the last couple months. This is one from a couple months ago
And
because my
it works
unit,
pretty good.
but I
Yeah.
had to. I'm running my gain now in the mid to high 50s and low
Oh,
60s
yeah. I
when
got
I was running it to.
67, I think.
Yeah, but see, I'm having to look inside that structure.
Yeah.
So yeah, mostly 58, 57, 56. And if the sun is really bright, I bring it up to like 62. And
Right.
but if I go over much over that,
You have any
it
problem with
makes.
glare in the sun? In the sun,
Yeah, a lot of times, especially if my clients say, "I'll
depends
just
which
turn my
way.
unit."
Yeah.
Yeah, if
Okay.
all you gotta do is angle the unit a little bit, and it'll take that away. Yep. But I don't think Gorman. Gorman is still top dog, man,
Yeah,
with
yeah, yeah.
clarity, with
I bet you they're
definition.
developing something, but it's no rush.
Yeah, even with the cone width.
Yeah.
Uh, and it's a giant. I hadn't fished with the new Humminbird, but with the active target 2, there is a giant difference in that cone width.
Mm.
Uh, you know, there's a lot of guys that got Gorman and say that it's hard for them to see their jig, but it is extremely hard for you to see, to put your jig in that cone on the active target 1 and 2. It has an extremely narrow cone.
Yeah, because I think Josh, he was casting about 30, 35 feet, and you could see the jig.
Huh.
But
It was a cast into a school
yeah,
or solitary. Yes.
school,
Yes.
yeah, you could see him coming down.
Yeah. It don't.
School looked good,
Yeah. But
picture wise.
when you're on an individual fish and have to
Hmm.
cast to it, it's gonna make a. We don't have schooling fit. Well, I ain't gonna say we don't, but it's very rare
I don't know
that
if he had any singles. He was on some timber, but that was right in front of the boat.
Yeah, yeah. I seen him. I looked a little bit of that video.
I think it was kind of deep because the structure looked kind of small,
Yeah.
but it might be
Well,
an
he had it
aspect
stretched.
ratio too.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
had it stretched out to like
yeah.
45
So
foot.
that's probably why. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Murdoch says, Steve, are you gonna ever come to Barnett?
yeah. I
Thought
am
you had a
after the new
trip
year.
planned.
Yep. I won a free guide trip on Grenada, so I tried to schedule it, and the guy's booked. I don't know, April, May. He's all booked up, so I'm gonna have to do it
Yeah.
after.
Oh, that's right. You did win that trip.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
guided trip.
I'm on a standby, so if he calls me, I'll just roll out there.
Yeah.
Give me like 2 day notice.
Mr. Mustang, I tell you, y'all got some great lakes over there in Mississippi.
Oh yeah,
Really great lakes.
probably pulling water. It's probably pretty low. I don't know if they pulled the water yet. Wintertime pool.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Then one of the big ramps they're redoing it. I see it's like a year or two project.
Yeah.
Greystone.
Craig say we will donate just to watch. I'll let you know if I need some help, Craig. It's not gonna break me, but it's more than what I want to give. Now, Wayne, it's rare we see that down here.
Yeah, I've had a couple.
Somebody's going to. Craig's gonna have one. We
Yeah,
won't.
yeah. Ice Christmas.
Yep. Yep. Slab said y'all see Aaron Knight won the other day. Yeah, I seen
Yeah,
it. Yeah.
yeah,
TCT on Coosa
yeah,
Lake. 14 pounds with 7 fish. That's a
yeah.
that's a good stringer anywhere you go. And if Hayden was in there, you might have needed 15. I see that he won a
Yeah,
tournament uh
yep. On
and
Ross Barnett.
yeah, almost a pound over
Yeah,
everybody else.
that's his home lake.
Yeah. Tim say mostly fish the Noose River. Am I saying that right?
Okay,
Noose, maybe?
North
Near
Carolina.
Bern, North Carolina. Oh, he's up there where ain't that where Super Dave from?
Yep, yep.
Also fished Sharon Hare's Lake.
Yeah, Super Dave, the moderator, he's up in your neck of the woods.
Uh-huh. Craig says fall weather here. Slip on the ice and fall on your butt.
That
That's a
ain't
good one
fun.
right there. Murdoch says I'm watching on my TV linked to my phone. I can't figure out how to like. I can comment, but that like button ain't there. Says I'll contribute to keep this thing going. It's one of the highlights of my week. Awesome, awesome comment there, Murdoch. Man, I really do appreciate it, man.
Yeah, and you
And
can go
trust
and
me,
do the like after too. After the show, it'll still be
yeah,
available.
yeah, trust me, man. I love coming on here, being with you guys, and you won't see me on here begging for money. I promise you that. My comment a while ago was just to vent a little bit about the price of this thing now. And when I get off of YouTube, trust me, it don't come nowhere near nowhere near enough to cover it. So, but that's beside the point. We'll keep the show going, and whether it's just straight on YouTube or through StreamYard, either way. Craig says number one and counting.
Cool.
Can always depend on you, Craig. Yeah, Super Dave does.
Yeah, Super Dave.
I don't know about the Central to Eastern, but I know he fish. I don't know. I don't remember all the lakes that he fished, but I know he fished some lakes up there. Hook says Doc just clicked on top. Oh, talking about Murdoch.
Yeah,
Just click on the top where it says live chat. Click like, then click back on live chat. But I think he's watching it on his TV.
yeah. He's streaming it.
Yeah. BRT says
Hey,
good
we
evening,
are.
SK and Steve, and to all crappie fishermen. Conroe and Lake Houston been on fire for me. School bus and limits tackle lemon and lime or lemon lime
Yep.
been my weapon of choice.
Oh, cool, man. Yep, keep
When you
at.
gonna post up some pictures, man? Gotta post up some pictures. You down here with us, man. You gotta be posting them reports on the page over there. And with some pictures. Lay some slabs out. Craig say first day of winter is the 21st,
Yeah,
the
okay,
shortest day of the year.
cool.
Yeah,
Next
you
week.
know me and you was talking about that the other day. I was telling you that I don't the days are still
Yeah,
getting a
yep,
little bit shorter.
yep,
So there's Miss Stephanie.
yep. I think 5:45 is.
Yep,
Yep,
exactly. That's you need a flashlight after that.
yep. Man, I
Yeah.
put them reverse lights on my trailer, and last night was the first night when I got home. It was dark.
Uh-huh.
Oh man, I don't know. Before back in, because I back my boat in and my truck, so that's
Yeah.
probably over 50 foot.
Right.
And I had problems seeing in the back. Now,
Uh-huh.
oh man, it lights my shop up. I was like,
Awesome.
oh
Awesome. You put LEDs on there,
yeah,
right?
yeah. I put
Yeah, yeah,
two
yeah.
big LED, one on each side, and then I got reverse lights in the fenders. Oh
Cool.
yeah,
Cool.
it's good. I'm happy.
Yeah. That's super cool.
Yep. Little things that make a difference.
Big time.
Yep,
Yep. With a little work.
yep,
That's all you got to do. Little thinking, little, and put it to work.
yep.
Yeah, Darren, the reason why you're seeing that is the black crappie from what I see, they spawn sooner than the white crappie. So right now they're starting to develop their eggs, so
Right,
they're on a feeding
right.
frenzy.
Yep,
They're feeding really heavy, and
yep.
a lot of the fish that I've been catching, especially on Lake Conroe, even some of the black crappie on Lake Houston, they are, you can already see at the egg sac they're developing them already. None of the big white crappie I've seen has started developing eggs yet, but the black crappie are.
Yep. Next month, I'd say January, February, it's going to be on the big black crappie.
Yeah, yeah. Slab says Hayden would have had 16 pounds. That young man, something else. Yep, I agree.
Oh yeah, he killed him. Then he went out the
I
next
agree.
day and they caught a 291 big fish.
Huh.
Yeah. I want to.
Super
Anyone?
cool.
How big is Ross Barnett? I was just curious. It's probably a pretty big lake.
Yeah. Tim says I'm gonna say we don't have school in crappie in Texas in the winter. Not like they do. They have 20 to 50 keeper in one school.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a couple of lake. I mean, there's some lakes here that I've seen, but they're all north and east. But down here, even on Conroe. And I will tell you, Conroe, I've seen some schools, but they're not the catchable school. Them jokers there, you get 30 foot, you know,
Yeah,
from them, and they're gone. I might stretch my unit out to about 60 foot and do
right.
some casting them next time I run up on them. Hopefully, I can make that happen and not have clients. I can't expect a client to do it, but unless they're seasoned. Yep, yep. Thomas got third. I seen that.
Yeah, yeah.
There's Mr. Vito. What's going on, my man? Thank you for joining us.
Hey, Vito.
How you been, Vito? I hadn't
Hey,
talked to
Miss
you. It's
Stephanie.
been a while. It's been a while. Murdoch says nobody gonna beat Hayden on Barnett. He fishes it nearly every day.
That'd be tough.
Yeah. Right time though, never say never. Right time, right. Find that right. I'm willing to bet the time that it would happen is on a super tough day. Windy, rain, or something like that.
That's
Super
what he
cold.
likes. That's what he
That's
wants it
what he like,
that
huh?
day. Because most people ain't seasoned for it.
Yeah, yeah,
I like them days too.
yeah.
'Cause most people ain't seasoned for it.
Right.
So they don't
Yeah,
do good. Some
yeah,
of them won't even show up.
yeah. Every chance I get
Yeah,
when I'm on the boat by myself,
yeah,
I'll put that practice in
yeah.
the wind. But it's not fun when you got clients and in the wind.
Right.
It's not fun.
Oh, 36,000. So it's nice size. Plus
What's
the
that?
rib Barnett.
Oh, you looked it up?
No, Murdoch posted it.
Oh, okay. I ain't got that for you yet. Wayne says HEB frozen Pollock fish for supper tonight.
Oh,
Oh, you
okay.
ain't go catch you some crappie, man. Or
Pollock.
redfish. You
Yeah,
could have
Pollock's
caught
pretty good.
you a fish out the bay. Get some fresh stuff. Slab says, yeah, Hayden goes every day. That means a lot. That time on the water, and
Yeah.
he's young. That's a really big help.
Time on the water. Yep.
Yep. I already knew what that was because in my mind, I'm constantly thinking of that. Man, I need to go
Yep.
get some time
Yep.
on the water.
Yep.
Get some time. Hey, Saturday, Sunday hit. If I don't have a trip Monday, I got to go.
Yep.
Right now, I don't want to be off the water more than 2 days,
It's like them pro
especially not.
athletes. You know what I mean? You
Yep.
think
Yep.
they got a 3 day thing. They're at the gym every day.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. That's what's up. Hook says Thomas is real. Just need more tournaments.
Yep. That's his home lake too. So
Yeah. Miss Stephanie says I'm a little slow tonight. Oh, you good? It's like I say, come when you can.
yep. Yep.
Murdoch says, oh, okay, that's the comment
Yeah.
you was talking about,
36.
right? The 36,000
Yeah, it's
acres.
big.
I can't even tell you what Lake Houston or Conroe is. I got too much other stuff on
11,000.
my mind.
Houston's 11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now
Is
you can
Conroe
remember it.
bigger?
I can't
Yeah.
remember it. Yeah, Conroe's bigger than Houston
Oh, okay.
by a lot. Hook says, oh, he's talking to Steph. How did guide trip go when you? Oh, she had went on a guide trip.
Oh, cool.
Yep, I seen that
Yeah.
too. Tom's
Yeah.
third. Yep.
Yeah. He got big fish
Oh
too.
man, I'm way behind on the comments.
260,
God dang.
250 something or 260.
So she had a blast.
Cool.
If you get to go every day, that means so much. Yes,
Yep.
sir, it
Yep.
does. John McMillan.
Hey,
Good evening.
John. How's it going, man? Nice slab in the avatar.
No, I haven't. Wayne, how does it taste?
Gar turtle. George Baker, what's happening, man?
Is this the George Baker?
The one and original.
Good evening,
Good.
fisherman. It's
Glad,
been a
glad
while
you
since
made it.
I've
Yep.
made the live show. I wonder if it's the George Baker that's on YouTube. I doubt it. It's probably a different George Baker.
Yeah.
You know the George Baker I'm talking about?
Uh-uh.
The one that posted all the video. I forget what lake he fish. I think it's named George Baker. Chuck heard Lamar Bunning sold his boat and quit fishing. Yeah.
He ain't quit fishing, but he sold his boat.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know how he did it, but
Yeah, he got a new job,
yeah,
70 hours a week, and
yeah. There's a lot of people, man. Just like Vito right here, he's saying that work has been hectic.
yeah, yeah, yeah. He's a sales manager at a car dealership. That's crazy.
Yep, yep. Lots of time. Yeah, slab 3 foot rollers, man.
Yeah.
That's making it happen right there.
Oh, that video, yeah, that he posted.
Yeah, I
That was
found out
pretty
why
rough
everyone.
yesterday. I saw yesterday. It was pretty rough out there. As
Yeah,
soon as I got there, I was like, man,
huh?
yeah, white cap, and I was like, man, they said it was gonna be light winds.
Yeah. Now you see, Miss Stephanie, you're ruined. You got to get it now.
I'm
You got to get it.
running a Christmas special.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's right, Slab. Time on the water means a lot.
water. Yeah.
Super Dave laughing at Steph. John talking to Tim. I fished Jordan Lake and Sharon
Oh,
Harris.
okay.
Oh, there you go. Super cool.
Yeah.
Miss Stephanie said forward facing sonar is good, but I did get a little frustrated when they wouldn't take my bait.
I
But it was so cool just watching how the crappie react. That's
think
that's
that
the
was the
whole
first
point.
time she's seen it.
Yep,
Yeah, that's
that's the
pretty
whole
cool.
point right
Yeah.
there. But now, Miss Stephanie, you got to take into consideration if I don't know if the guy you were with was changing baits or if y'all using minnows or whatever. But that's what I was talking about earlier is the reaction of those fish when you put a bait down there, and that's a big benefit of using forward facing sonar is you get to see how fast they react. And sometimes making changes to your jig or adding scent, doing something different,
Yeah.
it makes a big difference. Makes a big difference. That's the biggest benefit to me. I mean, other than knowing that you're on fish, because back before live scope, man, I go out there and I'm gonna talk about, but it 3 to 5 minutes if I didn't get bit, I knew to move, and it's been that way, and that's why I move so much right now. If I pull up there and if I don't see him, I'm just
Yeah.
I'm gone.
I'll know 50 foot out if I'm gonna fish it or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slap say told her not to do it. Who did you
Yeah.
go with, the guy?
Even if
Oh,
I
which
see
guy
two
did you?
fish on a brush pile,
Yeah.
sometimes I'll fish it
Yeah,
just
yeah. A
to
lot
fish
of
it, you know
times,
what I mean? Yeah.
the bigger fish are gonna be there
Yep.
by themselves
Yep.
most of the time.
And then sometimes I'll look at it and be like, nah, they're mostly small.
I get both sides now. That's right. Hook says it's addictive. Go and buy one.
Yep.
Nope,
And
it
it's a
don't.
good family thing, you all get
Yep.
out, and
Uh-huh. It does not make them bite.
yep.
But you know that you have a chance of getting
Yep.
bit. Just make the changes to get to them. Joey, what's going on, my man?
Cool. Hey,
Say
Joe.
got here in time to hit the like button. Wishing the entire Crappie fam a
Yep.
Merry
Same
Christmas.
to you, man.
Right back at you, brother.
Yep.
I had a boat pull up behind me yesterday, Joey, and I was thinking it was you, but it was a boat identical to yours, had power poles and everything, but it wasn't you.
Yeah. Appreciate it, Hook.
So Steve will
Yep.
hook you up. That's right. JLD
Hey, JLD.
had to do some butchering. I would rather be fishing. I'm with you on that.
Yeah, I'm gonna do some butchering tomorrow. I bought a couple rib roasts. I'm gonna debone them and make me a bunch of rib eyes.
Okay, so his that well, he hadn't replied back, but I'm not for sure
Mhm.
if that's him.
Mike
He said,
Baker, the guy in
"Oh, Mike Baker." Okay, okay,
Truman. He's around
yeah,
Truman.
yeah, George Baker. Okay, yeah, it's Mike Baker. Okay,
Oh,
that
that's
fishes
Mike
Truman
Baker.
Lake.
Yeah,
Yep,
yep, Truman. Yeah.
super cool. Murdoch says Barnett is the roughest lake I've ever fished. Even minimal wind can cause 2 to 3 foot rollers.
Yeah, it's a big lake. Yeah, people don't realize, some of these big lakes, it's
Yeah,
no joke out there.
that's the way Lake Livingston is down here.
Yeah.
That lake can be tough. Mr. Pack One says, "Do Lake Houston have a yearly discount like Conroe. Yearly discount.
Launching maybe.
Oh, you mean like a now not at I don't think none of them offer that right now.
Do you have a state park, Lake Houston,
Yes, there's a city park,
or
and it's
Army Corps Engineers?
now now
Oh, okay.
now it's a city park.
I
That's
think I think
Deucin
the
Park.
Conroe that one was the Army Corps Engineers.
Uh,
Yeah.
I, I think it's national forest. I don't think it's Army Corps.
Oh, okay. They maintain most of the dams in Texas.
Yeah, yeah. If you're asking about a yearly pack one, let me know if that's what you're talking about on the lunch. But no, Waterside Marina does not. At least not yet. I've been talking to them about that because a lot of guys. I know when I get to a ramp, I'm not trying to stop and pay.
Hmm.
I want to get my boat up there, get lunch, and go fishing.
You got to fill out a form, and
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't want to go through all of that.
is there anyone that mans the place, like
No, not
like
right now. Yeah, he usually only opens it
honor
during
system?
during yeah, it's just on he just got a box right there on the building. And that's the same way Ponderosa Marina is too.
Oh, okay.
I don't think they do offer a yearly.
Yeah.
Ponderosa does. At least they
Oh,
used to. I'm
yeah.
not for sure about now.
Oh, that's right. Stephanie was asking. She was going to Alabama last week about the guides. I remember that. Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Uh-huh.
2 weeks ago, I think.
Right. Yeah, that's what she was talking
Yeah.
about. She got to fish with
Yeah. I wonder what guide she picked. She didn't say.
she hadn't said it yet.
Yeah.
She hadn't said it yet. Hook 76 talking to Murdoch. You going up or staying and hunting? Ooh man, that's a tough choice right there.
Yeah.
There's Jeff. What's going on, my man? SK, a couple weeks ago you said you didn't think Camel River Guide Service Greg Finn was not guiding anymore. That's because he passed away back in. That's right. Yep,
Oh
I
wow.
heard that.
Was he
Yes,
local
sir.
over there or
No,
Houston?
he did Sam Rayburn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was a big time guy. Well, I say big. He did a lot of guiding over there on
Mhm.
Sam Rayburn. Yep, Greg Finn. Yeah, I seen that his family was trying to sell his business. I'm not for sure if they sold it yet.
Oh yeah, I seen that. Yeah.
Yeah, trying to sell his
Yeah.
boat and
Yeah. Customers and
client list and all of that. Waypoints. Yes, oh, you went to Gunnersville. Craig said eating some leftover taco soup. Always better the next day. That's right. That seasoning soaks
yeah.
in and whatever.
Yeah.
Waterside charges 200 for the year or $10 per month. I didn't know he had started
Oh, okay.
doing the annual.
Oh, cool.
I blacked out over here.
Oh yeah, Joey, about your comment about you thought it was him.
Yeah, yeah. Did you lose your screen just now? Or no,
No, I
it
think
may have just been on my end. Did
yeah.
you lose me?
Yep, just for a second,
Okay,
probably 2 seconds.
yeah. Okay, that's what it was asking. Okay, yeah, yeah. Well, so Waterside's doing it for 200 a year.
Yeah.
Miss Stephanie says you're right. Slap definitely didn't make them bite, but when they did, it was awesome. That's right. Craig, I did. I sat in the stand about a week ago and had a couple bucks come in, some does. But at the same time, the pigs just showed back up yesterday. They had been missing for 2 weeks. No nighttime pictures, no daytime pictures. They were just gone. But they showed back up and showed back up yesterday. I wasn't mad, but it's always good to see. I mean, a lot of people don't want pigs on their place, but I enjoy. They're a challenge to get
Right.
and good eating. Slap B says, "Oh, talking. Who's the guy? Did you like Grassville? I thought she said Gunnersville. Oh, she said he said laughing loud. I call it Grassville. Murdoch Hook. I'm probably going up. I'll look at forecast tomorrow. Super cool. JR says I've been paying by the year ever since Waterside opened. SK. Wow. He told me he wasn't doing a annual.
Oh, he's been paying by the year for
Yeah. Yeah. That's good to know.
ever since he opened. Oh wow.
Slab says a lot of mountains around Gville is like it's down off in a bowl, especially that should have some protected water then if the wind's up high, especially south side of lake.
I think Gunnerville's more a river style lake.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. So yes, pause for a minute. Yeah, I thought I had lost everybody. Miss Stephanie said it was an awesome lake. I loved it. I forgot the guy's name, but it was the one you recommended. Talking to Slab.
What lake was it, Stephanie? I was just curious.
Gunnersville.
Okay, Gunnersville. Okay.
Yeah. Craig says we need a bonfire live, hunting hogs and making
Oh,
s'mores. There you
cool,
go.
man. Use that infrared stuff or whatever they call it. What's it called? Red something. What's it called?
Which one? For
The
night vision?
Yeah, red dot, whatever.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Oh yeah, that'd be
Yeah,
pretty cool. I'm gonna do it.
yeah. Oh, you're naming off guides over there.
Oh, okay, in the area.
Oh, she says she want to say it was Carter, but I knew
Okay.
that wasn't right. His name was Mike. You're
Oh,
right. Yep, Wayne, you're totally right. Young Wild Hog tastes good in the
cool.
oven. Yeah, I don't care how you do it.
Yeah,
I like making pan sausage and sausage, and have pork chops. That backstrap eats just like pork chops. Yes, sir, Mr. Murdoch. Slabby said, yeah, he's a good guy, Stephanie. He knows that lake well.
cool,
I'm about caught up. Miss Stephanie says, I'll remember that name, Slab. I'll go on another lake when I go to spring.
cool.
I thought that get your attention, Vito. Vito is a big time hunter also. Said
Okay.
hogs at our place are tough to pattern. Have multiple cams that send pics to phone. Yep, that's what I used to. That's about just about everybody. They'd have made them so affordable now to where it's
Yeah,
just about everybody can afford them. I remember the days though. You'd be itching, man. Wonder what's coming. You won't find out till you go pull that memory card.
right.
But now, as soon as it goes off, it sends it to your phone.
That's
Super
pretty good
cool.
technology, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He knew his business for sure.
Cool.
Craig says that meant you need to do a bonfire live.
I could do one. I got a couple fire pits over here.
Yeah. I
Burn.
call it Grassville because it's full of grass. A
I
lot
don't
of
know if
grass.
we're in a burn ban or not. I'd have to check.
Yep. There you go. You can go infrared or thermal at
Yeah,
night.
thermal. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm not up there at nighttime. We don't have wild hogs here. Give it a little bit. They'll be there. Just give it a little bit. Unless you got high fence or a fence to keep them out. JR says SK since I lunch at Waterside over 50 times a year, it was worth the two. That's right,
Cool. Yep. Good deal.
without a doubt. Chuck says Gunnersville is part of the Tennessee River system. They call it a lake, but it's
Yeah.
a river between dams.
Yeah, they probably have locks on it.
Yeah. Okay, barbecue farming and more says he uses night vision on the hogs, veteran owned company that stands behind their stuff. What's the
Cool.
name of it? Oh, Site Mark. Okay, Site Mark.
Okay.
I'll have to look that up. I have to look that up. I've never heard of that brand. Vito says hogs hit feeders for a day or two, then disappear for a few days. That's right. You cannot pattern them. You will not pattern them. But here the past couple of days, they've been middle of the day, mornings and afternoons. They've been there. Daylight hours. Yep. Let me pull up my phone screen's all dirty. I'm gonna pull up a picture and show y'all They look really pretty. I mean, some nice sized pigs. See if I can pull it up real quick. But they be very tasty on the table. Oh, look at there. I got a couple of does out there right now. But that was a little bit earlier. See if I can. Well, it's gonna be small. Oh, I backed it up. Yeah, I'll just show that screen there. Couple of does right there up under the. I got winch ups out there. Let me get to these pigs that was there this evening. Just about dark. They
Yep.
were there.
Yeah. Some good eating right there.
Yes, sir. Perfect size right
Yep.
there.
Say you get one of them. How long before they appear? It'll be a while, huh?
Yeah, sometimes they'll come back that night, and where you shoot them at,
Uh-huh.
the where the blood is, they'll come and gather around it.
Uh-huh.
It's like they're, I don't know, having a memorial or something.
Oh,
And then sometimes they'll show back up,
yeah.
but after, a lot of times after that they'll go a few days before they
Yeah.
come back. And I've even seen to where even when they do come back, they still go to that blood spot
Hmm.
to because I usually do headshots on them. That way I don't have to go and track them or anything
Right.
like that. So they usually die right there at the feeder.
Yeah.
Miss Stephanie says she's never seen a lake with that much grass, especially such a big lake. That's probably why the fish do so well in it, though. They got plenty of cover.
Yeah.
That's just like Conroe. Back when Conroe had a lot of grass, man, it was a much better fishing lake. But they've killed just about all the grass in that lake now. Barbecue Foreman and Moore says they're heavy though. Okay. Craig says too far north. Oh, they can handle freezing temperatures. Wayne says once me and a friend baited a spot for hogs and taped a flashlight to a shotgun. We sat in a tree until some wild hogs showed up. We lit those hogs up with the flashlight and buckshots. There you go.
Cool.
Miss Stephanie Slab. Yeah, it's on Tennessee River System, but it's dammed and over 70,000 acres. It's big. No locks.
Okay. One dam.
One
Okay.
dam.
Yeah, that's big.
Murdoch says deer on my place in what I call pre-rut lull. Movement is dead according to my cameras. It happens every. Let me show you. I'm gonna pull. This was the other day, and I know this isn't crappie fishing, but this is the outdoors, and I know that all of you guys probably. I'm not for sure. I know some crappie fishermen or some fishermen that don't like to hunt, but I'm gonna show you this one more picture that I got that I had like 6 bucks up under my stand, and this was the other day. Let me get to it, and I mean they were there feeding heavy. And the thing is, too, this year we don't have a lot of acorns. Last year you couldn't walk in the woods without acorns falling on top of your head.
Mm.
But this year it's the I mean I probably walked up on maybe 3 trees that uh that are dropping acorns. And you can look at the ground; it's all tore up under the trees. I wish I could blow this picture up, but I can find a better one than that. But they've been hitting it really really hard. Um, see if I can get to it. But guys, back to what I was saying a while ago. One thing that I will say is you got to be versatile. Uh, when you get out to the lake, I know that when everything is good, the fish are feeding well. You got your spot to go to. But oh, there's a good picture right there. See if y'all can see that. And they acting like they all buddy buddy right now. Uh, but I've been seeing a lot of broke up bucks. With their racks, they got tines broke off. So, and I've been seeing a lot of chases. I've been sitting in the stand and seeing them chase. But you know how that is. Those smaller bucks, they get frisky early. Just like this picture right here. Those are all bucks. Let's see if I can get to it. Those are all bucks, like 5 or 6 bucks right there.
Mm.
Yeah, I know it's not clear, but it may be just my phone or whatever. And this was the 15th. And man, they've been really friendly with each other here lately. 75 miles long. That's a lot of water. That's big
Oh,
water for me. I fish Neely Henry mostly. It's less than 12,000 acres.
yeah, I was looking up Lake Eufaula in Oklahoma, 102,000 acres.
Oh, Miss Stephanie says she caught a 2.5 pounder. That's super
Oh,
cool.
cool. Yeah, that's crazy. They say you can be in Middle Lake and you can't see land at all.
Wow.
102,000 acres. That's what them guys, almost it sunk them 4 boats or whatever. Yeah.
You know, Craig, I've heard of people using cottonseed, and I've heard of people that feed deer cottonseed. I think it's more where what's available to them. Chuck says, Stephanie, it's a super frog bite for those big green fish, Florida strain of
Okay.
largemouth. Any of you guys that would like to get on the boat with me, get out there and have a good time swinging some fish in the boat, this is my contact information right here. Super Dave, I really do appreciate you posting it. Uh, the cooler this water temp get, we'll get the bus wide open here real soon. Right now, Conroe is definitely the best bite. It's where I've been pushing all my trips to, or trying to push most of my trips to. But there are still some guys that want to figure out how they can get on Lake Houston and catch fish. So I've been doing some trips. Still been doing some trips on Lake Houston. They will eat one dead on the ground hogs. Yep. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They will. Yes, sir. JR says going to get some Z's. All right, JR. We'll catch you
Yeah.
in the morning.
Take care, man.
Everyone wear those PFDs and have a safe holiday. And likewise, Mr. JR. That's where I'm going next, Slab. Neely.
Oh, cool.
Craig says snowing up there.
Mm.
Joey says I've heard reports of hog problems getting into Wyoming and Montana. Just hold tight. Michigan is on a short list. I guarantee you they on their way. It will not be long. It will not be long. But back to what I was saying a while ago. I know I'm jumping all over the place. So when we going to see SK, that's what I originally started off. If I could give you the full story behind that, but that several of my very first videos were hunting videos. But when YouTube made it to where you couldn't show blood, I had
Mm.
to take a bunch of my videos down. I had to take a bunch of them down. Slap says, I hear Stephanie, that's awesome. It's full of hammers. Got good bite of a good bit of 3 pounders in it too. That's super cool.
Hey, Stephanie, was that your personal best, the 2.5?
Murdoch says, I've got pulsar night vision. It works well. I don't have hogs, but I predator hunt. Okay, that's super cool.
Okay, cool.
Good bit when it's not deer season. That's super cool. It's my biggest crappie. I was excited.
Cool.
That's a good fish, especially
Right.
this time of year without eggs. That's a really good fish.
That's good.
Yep. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You getting I think he hunts with C and B. Who is that? Who hunts with C and B?
Mm-hmm.
Nice pilot. Oh yeah, Vito. I've been getting some really good pictures
Yeah.
here lately. Uh, just trying to let the average deer, trying to let them grow. Uh, I got I got one that I'm looking to see. Uh, and if I ever get to see him, he gets to drop. But all the other ones gonna make it. If I need meat, I'll drop some pigs. Stephanie, that's a hog in any lake. Congrats, without a doubt. Without a doubt. Miss Stephanie says, I stay in Springville, Slap. I didn't know if you understood that a couple weeks ago. Yep, without a doubt. Hook 76, when do, when does y'all rut start over there? Well, they've been rutting ever since October. Usually first of bow season, I've grunted and called bucks in, and I've seen them out there chasing does. I'm just it's early, but they're no different than we are. If they find one that's ready, they ready to work. Miss Stephanie says, if I'm ever your way, SK, I'll be getting a hold of you. Awesome.
Cool.
Awesome. I appreciate that, Miss Stephanie. Slabby says, oh, okay, I didn't know you was in Springville. Super cool. Craig says, my belly is full, my brain is full, so let's draw. Now, I don't think, you know what? I I need to do another. Do we have another live before Christmas?
No,
Yeah.
it's a week from today. It's Christmas Day. Oh, next Wednesday. It's
Let me
Christmas
look at my
Day
calendar. I want to do
on a Wednesday.
a Christmas giveaway for a trip. Yeah, we'll do it the week after. I'll do it the week after.
Yeah, that'll be New Year's Day. Yeah, they both fall on the
Oh,
same
it is.
part.
We'll do it after the first of the year.
Did you pick the veteran one yet or not yet?
Nah, I'm gonna do
Oh.
it. I'll do it probably Saturday.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, there's still a lot of people coming
yeah,
in and joining. So
yeah.
Murdoch says, yeah, SK Buck's still bachelor up uh, there too. Super cool.
Cool.
Well, guys, I think we're gonna call it. Super Dave I'm not sure if he's all the way over his cold, but I know for a fact that he's tired. If he felt took a nap a while ago, I want to let him get to sleep. And
Yep.
I want to thank each and every one of you guys for coming on, spending time with us, and get out there and get to fishing, man. You will not catch fish sitting at home.
Yep.
It can be tough right now with all these changes that we're having, but if you put your head down, and especially you guys that fish down here, pay attention to that structure because those fish are in it, under it. They are there. They can't leave the lake, but you will have to take time to really see those fish. Right now, to tell you the truth, I'm willing to bet you could probably do better. A person that does not have live scope could probably do better because they're just going to drop their jig down there.
Right.
So, and I will say this again: color makes a big difference on some days. So don't be afraid to change those colors and keep that line tight. And as we always say at the end of the show, y'all be sure to wear your PFDs. We just recently
Yep.
lost a fisherman down here. Had an accident on Lake Conroe. Night fishing by himself.
Yep.
Had a PFD in his boat. And when we say PFD, we're talking about life vest. Uh, and please wear your life vest. And all of you guys have a great, great, safe Christmas.
Yep.
And it looked like it's going to be a couple of weeks. I may do some live stuff out on the lake, but it looked like it may be a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
We get to be with our families, and you guys be safe out there.
Yep. Yep.
Steve, as always,
Yep.
thank you for coming
Yep.
on.
Appreciate it.
Super Dave, Slick, I always want to thank you guys. Super Dave, man, you've been a trooper for us for a long time. As long as the show has been going, really do appreciate it, man. Hopefully, one day we get to fish together.
Yep.
But everybody in the chat, want to thank you guys again,
Yep.
and we will see y'all
Yep. Have a Merry Christmas. Be safe. Yep.
But we will be back one day, same time, same
Yep.
flavor.
All right.
Peace.
Peace.